At Cushing Academy, I feel like I have a voice and I can speak up in any class. That feels very powerful. When I feel confident, I feel like a leader. I became a proctor because I believed in myself and I wanted to be a role model for the people around me on campus. I'm proud of the person I've become here at Cushing Academy.
It's always powerful to see the transformation that students make here at Cushing. Our faculty are mentors in a number of ways. You get to not only see students in the classroom, but we live in the dorm with them. You see them in the playing fields. Perhaps they're leaders of the clubs the students are involved in. So there's this really kind of holistic approach to supporting the student, and our faculty are really passionate about that. At Cushing, students can be strong in the classroom, and they can also be athletes and artists. They can take on new leadership roles. They can try new things. Having the support of faculty and their peers gives students that boost to feel confident and successful.
In my freshman year, in early practice, when I didn't really know the teammates, when I make some good saves, they were so hyped saying, "Oh, that's a good save, good job, hero." It was a powerful moment because I knew I was on the team.
It is a powerful experience to know that someone here believes in you and wants you to do well. Athletics isn't all about winning. It's about learning life lessons, going out there, having fun with your teammates, being involved in each other's lives. The relationships that I created with teachers and coaches at Cushing followed me throughout my life and is something that I tried to give back to the students.
A powerful moment for me was when my a cappella group sang in the winter concert in front of the whole school.
What is this feeling, fervid as a flame? Does it have a name?
After the concert, me and all my friends went back to my dorm in the common room, and we were in our pajamas and we watched a movie, and it was just a really sweet moment. Everything you do here at Cushing, whether it's rehearsals or practice or in class, your teachers and all your coaches are really helping you get better every day. No matter what activity you do here, it's nice to know that people are going to be cheering you on.
At Cushing Academy, powerful moments create a powerful community. Every day, our faculty and staff work tirelessly to help our students find the power to grow, to believe, and to lead.
At Cushing, you find the power to achieve.
You find the power to belong.
At Cushing Academy, you find the power to be you.
Just do it. It's so much fun. When I was younger, I grew up playing hockey, baseball, I was a sports kid. And one day I decided to audition for a play, and I got a role, and I've never looked back. The play's about my character, Andrew. He's like a TV actor in California and in Hollywood, and his show gets canceled, and he moves to New York, and he gets cast to play Hamlet in Shakespeare in the Park. And he moves into the apartment of John Barrymore, the legendary actor who played Hamlet for the majority of his acting career. And the ghost of John Barrymore comes back and teaches him and tries to convince him to play Hamlet. There's probably a scene where Andrew, my character, and the ghost of John Barrymore sword fight and yell at each other back and forth. It's really fun. It was fun to do. Put some effort into it, and you'll learn that it's a great skill to be able to get up in front of people and perform, and there's no better feeling than performing in front of a crowd. Theater's great. It's so much fun, and you could learn from it.
Coming to Cushing has been the best decision I could have made. My favorite class right now is AP Psychology. I want to major in neuroscience, so I love absolutely everything that we're learning. I think looking into the brain, you can find out a lot about people and just the world in general, and I'm a very curious person. Cushing teachers are really eager. They want to help you. They want you to come to extra help sessions. They want to make sure that they're putting in the work and time for you to understand the class material. I play 3 varsity sports. I take 7 courses, 4 of them being AP courses, and I'm really proud of the fact that I've been able to balance everything that I do on campus and still have time to hang out with my friends and go to all the social events on campus. 100% choose Cushing. The opportunities that Cushing can offer you are endless. There's so many social opportunities, athletic opportunities, all kinds of different opportunities, and it's the best choice that you can possibly make.
My favorite thing about being an athlete is just being a part of a team and getting to hang out with my friends every day after school at practice. And I love the games especially. That's like probably my favorite part.
Definitely being at a competitive school like Cushing, you're always getting better. You're around kids who are constantly getting better and pushing you to strive for your goals.
Cushing makes it super easy to make sure that you have time for everything in your day.
The teachers here and the coaches here do a great job of coordinating with each other and putting together a schedule that will not stress you out. School spirit at Cushing is amazing. You know, we have 80s night, we have Hawaiian night. There's a lot of different themes and it's a lot of fun.
Here, everyone comes out to support each other at games. It doesn't really matter what sport it is, everyone's gonna come. For field hockey, we have kids come out for every single game, no matter what the weather is. It's just a really supportive atmosphere. I'd say wherever level your playing ability is at, the coaches here just want to see you grow and get better each day. So it doesn't matter if you've played the sport before, if it's your first day at practice, they really just want to see you get better.
The coaches at Cushing are intense, but they're also very supportive of you. You see them around school every day and you're able to interact with them. You end up having this great connection with your coach and it just allows you to develop and get better as a person and as an athlete.
That was good, Billy. Roll pens.
So I came to Cushing to try new things, and with all the options here, I felt like they were just all exciting for me. So some of the new things that I've tried here include chemistry, track and field, ceramics, metalsmithing, the TEDx group, community service club, and being a head tour guide. One of my favorite aspects here at Cushing is definitely the community. Coming in freshman year, I found that the community was very welcoming and I was able to make a lot of new friends. Meeting all my new friends and sharing my experiences with them helped me grow as a person and as a student. I think you should come to Cushing because you'll make a lot of new friends and you'll have a lot of opportunities here.
Hello and welcome to Iorio Arena. Coach Fatorik with Coach Catlin here for the call with New Hampton, the New Hampton Huskies coming down from New Hampshire to face off against the Cushing Penguins here in this knapsack bout. It's the second to last game of the season for both teams. And Coach, what are you thinking about this one? We just saw a nice win for the Penguins earlier this afternoon with the girls team beating Hoosac. Now we got this one, a doubleheader for us with varsity teams.
Yeah, and it's interesting too with this one, right? I think on paper, if you feeling like if you were leaning on towards a team, you'd be leaning purple, and not just because we're wearing purple. But I think with New Hampton, tricky team to play. Plenty of athletes there. Storied program history of hockey,
yes.
And so they're always going to kind of bring a good game, and they're going to be gunning for Cushing. There's a nice hockey rivalry between these two programs. So I think we'll see up tempo. I think we'll see some good hockey today.
Yeah, and to your point, New Hampton's down a little bit from normal. They're coming in with an 11-14-2 record. The Penguins sitting at 15-5-3. And the Penguins are right in the hunt, right on the borderline here. You were talking about it earlier today in the girls' broadcast. Right on the borderline of the Elite Eight and the large school tournament. They're either going to be a 1 seed, it seems like, or an 8 seed if they win the last 2 games, the Penguins. New Hampton down a little bit lower. But they have a hockey history. They get a lot of good players into the school. It's a school that, like us, values athletics.
Yep.
So it should be a high tempo game for sure, and looking forward to it. Really, I just need to figure out who's starting in net down there for New Hampton so I can get his name down here. Number 30, huh?
Yeah, a little earlier conversation with Coach Stillings, and he was giving a nod to the New Hampton coaches and young guys coming in and doing good work, getting that program going. And so, anytime you go through a coaching transition, you're going to have, good games and games where you're still kind of working out the kinks. So just be an interesting matchup today to see how our guys run. And again, right, New Hampton comes in here with kind of nothing to lose. They can just kind of blow it all out, and Cushing, thinking about that tournament placement and having that kind of weight on their shoulders a little bit. And then also knowing, as we talked about on the earlier broadcast, right, no game guaranteed at this point. With the weather coming in, this, for all intents and purposes, this could be the last regular season game depending on how that snow comes through.
So we have the Norcross line out for the face-off. Norcross wins the draw. It goes back to Faraz, and he plays catch puck with Philbrick as they go D to D a couple of times, and now Faraz takes it out. Goes cross ice pass to Resendez. It's off his stick, and now New Hampton come over the line. Got a guy going to the net hard. Nice pass, just didn't come off for them. Faraz gathers. Norcross takes the tip from Resendez. Resendez picks it up as it came off of Norcross's stick in the neutral zone, and it's cleared out by New Hampton. Philbrick picks it up on the near side, skates into the zone, tries to find Resendez as a trailer, but he picks it back up. Good stick in the corner by the Huskies, and they will try and clear it, but it is kept in by Kesselring. New Hampton with a moment, and that's going to be an icing as it bounced over a stick in the neutral zone. A moment there to catch their breath and make a play, and it just didn't come off for them, so out of the face-off in the Penguins' offensive zone.
Yeah, and I think the good indicator right away, right? New Hampton, they got snap their head up and look and catch Cushing on a change, get a little stretch pass and try to get something going. I don't think they're going to sit around and wait to see what Cushing does. So
no.
From the fire here at 5:15.
Kesselring wins the draw back to Bellick, and he sends it into the corner for Kesselring to pick up. Skates behind the net, finds Rizzo at the point. His shot is blocked. Dedinas in on the forecheck. Kesselring comes and joins him. Good strength in the corner by New Hampton. They'll go D to D behind their own net. And I apologize if I mess up the goalie's name here. It's a little bit challenging. Puck is popped over and a nice stick in the middle by Rizzo. Gathered by Piskowski. He finds Bellick with some speed through the neutral zone, offside. The Penguins gather. Cummings sends it hard around Andralowitz's net.
That was good.
Hopefully it's right. Apologies again if it's not. Backus sends it in, and now New Hampton has a moment. Looking for a stretch pass again. Good stick in the neutral zone by Childs to break up that stretch pass. Penna has it. It's off a skate. Penna's going to pick up his own pass. Not quite. Good stick again by New Hampton, and Cummings will send it in behind Andralowitz's net. shot on, save, rebound. It's not in. Went across the goal line. No goal is the call.
Wow.
That trickled right across the goal line, post to post. Androlowicz.
If you're watching it, you can back up the video because our angle was absolutely perfect on that. It hit both posts, and I'm interested about the net coming off at the time that it did. Come off.
Yeah. Well, I bet that all the New Hampton players saw it and diving back into the crease to try and keep it out. Well, I guess it's a face-off outside, so they must have had the Penguins as knocking it off.
Interesting.
So maybe they were diving in,
they
trying
were
to score.
In trying to get it because it went right across the goal mouth. Coach Pearl can't quite believe it either.
It might have been like a goalie interference type thing, someone in the crease and keeping Androlowicz from being able to make a play on it. Who knows? There's no signal for it, so we just get to guess. The centering pass picked off by Resendez. Beats one, nice play, just can't find the forehand of Gardula. And New Hampton will bring it out. Nice behind the back gather on that pass. And New Hampton chip it in behind Irving's net. Philbrick picks it up, sends it up the far wall. And Resendez goes cross ice to Gardula, who has to slow up but gets it in stride. Drop pass to Norcross. He tries to find Resendez, cutting in late. It's off his stick, and now New Hampton will carry through the neutral zone and dump it in. Norcross the first on the scene to pick it up. He reverses to Faraz. And then it goes behind Irving's net into the far corner. Resendez will be the first one there. He'll go south behind Irving's net, find Faraz in the near corner, up the wall to Gardula, and he'll high flip it, cross corner, and Norcross will chase. Good quick up by New Hampton. The centering pass doesn't quite make it, but they finally gather, bring it into the Penguin zone, a fake shot, and then a pass into the middle. Good stick by Rizzo. Favreau will chip it to Wallace. Wallace will gain the red and chip it in and chase, and he'll win the race. Puck is still behind the New Hampton net, comes out to the far blue line for Rizzo. Shot is deflected over. Agnew in on the forecheck. Joined by Favreau. The two of them are battling for it. The puck squirts out. New Hampton first on it. Good centering pass for the breakout. And they'll take the 2-on-2 rush as opposed to dumping it in. It's off a stick, and then they will kind of chip it, or attempt to chip it lower. And there it is, down behind Irving's net, into the near corner. The pinch keeps it low. New Hampton went for a change, so Rizzo has a second. It's off Favreau's stick because of the tip by the forechecker. And New Hampton will gather, get some speed through the neutral zone. Good pass across the blue line for zone entry. Hit there by Kesselring, but picked up by New Hampton. Shot goes wide. Another good pinch, sent in front. Wow. Yeah, it's going to be a hook. Pretty clear on that one because that was a wide open play for Moore in front of the net, and he was trying to get his backhand on it, and it just viciously hooked. He couldn't even get his stick on the ice. So I call that a professional penalty to take away a goal scoring opportunity.
Right. And that's the I do like that. I like how you just can sprinkle some soccer in there on us, Coach. But I think at that point defensively, right, you got to stop the sure goal. Right. So
it's not a penalty shot, no matter what happens. So just take it and take the kill, as opposed to probably a 1-0 deficit. New Hampton controls the face-off, and now it's a fight for it in the corner. It pops out to Faraz. He'll try and clear it, but it'll be kept in on the far side and spun behind Irving's net. It's a little bit of a bouncing puck. We saw this in the girls' game earlier. The unseasonably warm temperatures might be wreaking a little bit of havoc on the puck. If the Penguins hurry, they might have a 2-on-1. Kesselring tips it to Nikita or to Bellick, and that just didn't quite come off for him. And then there's a parallel stick. That's going to be a hook as well, as New Hampton touches up, and we'll go 4-on-4.
Right, the kill team is made of hustle guys, right? They're the guys that are just willing to go that extra half inch, anything for the team kind of a thing. It is amazing to me the percentage of times that the four guys or the four girls end up getting that matching penalty because they're just willing to go a little harder.
And it's like sometimes you take your foot off the gas on the power play, especially when the puck goes back into your own end. You think you have time. Bellick right on him.
Yep.
And you just don't have that time, and then you're forced to make up for the fact that you're a little lax. And Gardula with the nice play here to bring it in over the line. He'll do a little Gretzky turn in the corner, find Backus, zips it over to Rizzo. It's off his stick. I don't know how many times I've said that today, and it's only It hasn't even been 3.5 full periods. New Hampton will get it out only as far as Rizzo, and it'll be sent back in off Norcross. Which is almost a fortuitous block into the zone. New Hampton good indirect off on the far side.
Nice
It's gain the entry. Another nice pass shot off the outside of the net. Had some of the fans down below us gasping because they thought it might have gone in. New Hampton has it backpedaling into their own zone, a little reverse, and then right back up this near side.
Just cannot get that puck to settle.
Not a penalty there. Wasn't sure if there was enough contact for it or not. The shot went wide. Dedinas picks it up a little bit too far ahead of him, but Resendez grabs it, and then they're in the zone, pokes it through, and it's covered by Andralowicz.
So 4-on-4, obviously a lot of space and a lot of speed, so good to see the guys getting up and down. It'll be interesting to see. We got about 20 more seconds, and then we'll get about 30 seconds on the power play. So probably line it up on that shift here in a second.
Yeah. New Hampton controls the draw. Yeah, those abbreviated power plays are always weird. Fanned on the pass through the neutral zone, so circles back, and we'll try again. That time successful.
Yeah, dangerous though. Here we go with our 5.
So yeah, start the 30 seconds on the power play. New Hampton's controlling it, so that's a good way to start the penalty kill. Although a loose pass there doesn't hurt New Hampton. They're able to clear it all the way down. Irving, normally active, chooses to stay in his net that time. Philbrick lets it run to Kessering. He sends it back below the goal line to Faraz, and now that Penguins are out with a cross-ice pass to Bellick.
10 seconds.
In with speed, finds Kessering, who broke towards the near post. Kessering still has it behind the net. He circles up, finds Philbrick, sends it to Faraz, over to Kessering for the one-timer shot, high and wide. Philbrick has it, shot, gloved, loose there for just a second, well, not even a second, and Drolowitz will cover it for the face-off. So back to 5-on-5, as you said, and the pace is definitely there in the first 7+ minutes.
Good set. I mean, they had just enough time to sort of get down there and get set, and they did. Kessling was able to just unload one on net, just missed it a bit high, but they good set and good shot in a very short amount of time on that 5-on-4.
So now we'll see the normal line matchups again here for the Penguins. We have Norcross out with Faraz and Philbrick. Norcross wins the draw back. Gardula tips it to Faraz. Back to Gardula on the far half wall. He goes up to the point. Oh, there was a penalty on that last play. I didn't even notice.
I didn't either.
So
I missed that completely.
It is a power play. I'm like, why are they set up in a box? Over to Resendez on the underneath pass. Resendez looking, finds Faraz. Over to Norcross. Nope, Gardula. And a nice shot on his stick to side by Andralowicz. Norcross and Resendez are in. Now Gardula joins and the Penguins win possession. Gardula spins away from one, behind the back pass up the wall to Philbrick. Over to Faraz on the far point. High press by New Hampton, very dangerous, but it gets through to Philbrick. Shot pass, great save by Andralowicz.
Great decision.
Quite dangerous, but once it comes out, or came off that pass by Faraz, Philbrick just opened up for him. He almost didn't know what to do. He's had so much space.
And again, I think you can see the New Hampton goalie used to that, right? Because as soon as that pass came across, he got out and got big and actually picked off what would have been the tip pass on that post.
And real impressive, kept his arms in as well, so there was no holes under his arms. So New Hampton controls the draw, sends it all the way down. Rizzo is behind Irving. With the puck, he'll skate out, pass it to the near wall to Piskowski, goes cross ice to Kesselring. Nice little toe dance on the blue line by Bellick to stay onside. Pressure applied by Dedinas and Kesselring, but it's out as New Hampton wins the battle in the corner. Rizzo to Bellick on the breakout. Bellick beats one, continues his skate behind the goal. It's off his stick and then cleared high off the glass. And Piskowski will pick it up, and getting down to the waning moments of the power play here. Maybe enough time for one more break in and good chance. Piskowski cross ice to Bellick. Penguins are in the zone looking to set up. Bellick with some patience. Gains a little bit of space. Oh, backdoor pass to Dedinas, and he finds Norcross, who tries to find Dedinas' stick in the right in front, and now a chip, and we could have a break for New Hampton. Norcross is flying on the back check. Shot, everyone is run over. Norcross into Irving, but the toe of Irving kept it out. Norcross, who started behind the goal line, New Hampton players started at the top of the circle, absolutely
well, I think
busted back.
Norcross feeling responsible for that breakout, although I'm not 100% sure. Well, either way, his feeling was, well, if I made the mistake, I will go fix
get back.
it.
Yeah, he did. And didn't take the penalty either, which was real tough on that situation. The faceoff is won by Norcross, but New Hampton had a chance. Now the Penguins will be up 2-on-1. Dedinas
what a touch.
Joins Norcross on the rush. Over to Dedinas, one-time shot. Couldn't quite get it out of his feet, and it went wide. Back to Dedinas in the backdoor play. Pass was a little bit too hard from Cummings for him to handle, and New Hampton will gain zone entry. Back is doing a good job to try and keep them on the outside. Shot is in. It's blocked in front. Still loose. Puck back out in front. Still loose. Still out in front. Oh, heads up. Who was that? Cummings. Shot coming right at your jaw. Puck is wrapped hard around. Dedinas tries to get it out and does not, but it's sent back in. The Huskies will change. The Penguins will start to change. Will actually finish a change. New Hampton has it in the neutral zone and will send it in. Irving comes out to stop it. Cummings picks it up. Childs lost his stick, so Cummings was going to go to his side but couldn't because he was picking up a stick that had fallen. Backus kicks it. Penna joins him to try and... Nice play by Penna there. A little separation, but still New Hampton fighting for the puck to keep it into Penguins' end. They do momentarily. Now it's out to Bennett. Bennett goes cross ice to Childs. Nice heads-up play. Penna just can't quite keep his toe on the right side of the blue line, and that is offside. We'll have a face-off in the neutral zone.
Hung on to it as long as he could. It's an interesting little shift here because even though I would give the edge to the first period, to Cushing, right? They drew the penalties. They're up on the power play. The frustration station of not scoring on those starts to kind of creep in the back of your mind, and you get a little moral victory if you're New Hampton keeping them off the board.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, you got, who is that? Agnew's got a New Hampton stick in his toque, so he can't get up. There it is. Now it's out. Favreau, nice little tip pass towards Wallace, who is breaking towards the net. Good keep in by Philbrick. Oh, it was a hand pass, as the Penguins touched it after Philbrick kept it in. So have a face-off in the neutral zone. Face-off one forward by New Hampton. Faraz picks it up just inside his own blue line. Sends it to Philbrick, who finds Kesselring breaking into the zone. Ends up in the corner. You got 5 in. New Hampton comes out with it, but he picked his head up to try and find a pass, and the puck popped off his stick. Kesselring now has it behind the net. Nice attempted play by Faraz. And now Phil to try and get a late pass sneaking down from the point. Philbrick does a real nice job of getting good body position and winning that race as the puck was tipped up and went all the way to the Penguins' end. New Hampton tries to regroup. Pass doesn't find anybody, and the Penguins are now in the zone with Bellick to Kesselring, shot high and wide. Dedinas keeps it in on the near side, and New Hampton will rim it. The tip pass is successful. Norcross catches it. Oh no, Norcross caught it and then dropped it, so he stayed on side. The Penguins regroup. Cummings with a shot. That's right off the top of the laces, which is never comfortable. Norcross has it now, stick handling through the zone. Nice play by Gardula to gather it and send it back post towards Resendez. New Hampton intercepts that and sends it down into the Penguins' end. Onside, now they got a 3-on-2 momentarily. Irving,
nice
great
save.
blocker save, low and hard shot. But New Hampton pestering, keep the puck in. Shot is off a stick and up into the netting. New Hampton's done a good job in a lot of instances of getting back immediately off the turnover, and lifting sticks, because that's right when you get the turnover. You kind of, in any sport,
right.
field hockey, I'm sure it's the same thing. Soccer, it's the same thing. You get the ball or the puck in this case, and it's like, I got it. And then if you are pestered right away, can get back, shot high and wide off the face-off. Clean face-off win there.
I feel like New Hampshire's
nice
bringing
play.
those layers too.
Yes.
It's not just one guy.
Penna in, shot off the crossbar. Good 2-on-1 there as Penna and Bennett had some speed. Mishandled puck in front, and I believe that was Bennett with the shot, turnaround shot, and Drolowitz with the save.
Yeah, I mean, we saw 2 solid pipes in the girls' game,
Yep.
and then the boys now have 2 as well, because the opening one where it hit both sides, and
Yep.
then that one right there. So shots are coming, half an inch, quarter of an inch.
Yep. New Hampton controls the draw. Nice heads-up play to go from glove to stick to break out, and it's all the way below the goal line in the Penguins' end. Whoop! Someone blew a tire, and now New Hampton gathers the puck. Shot is wide, up to the point. New Hampton's got a real high forward, which pays dividends there. A nice shot opportunity goes high and wide for the Huskies. Another high forward coming down through the middle. Shot is blocked. Oh, I like this. This is this is the way we played in college when we played with 3D. But New Hampton's got the high forward posted up between their 2D, and you just have acres of space if you can find that pass, and your 2 forecheckers do a good job. And that's going to have to be an adjustment because it's not normal when you're in the defensive zone to have that many guys high. Oof. Shot, Irving. Saves the first, gathers the second.
Yeah, dexterity with that goalie stick is impressive by Irving. It's like an extension of his hand. He just grabs it.
Yeah. Face-off controlled by Philbrick behind his own goal line. Finds the Dinas. He tries to chip it to the middle. New Hampton keeps it in. And now it is finally out. Philbrick chips it to Kesselring. Bellick off of his skate to his stick. Saucer pass over Kesselring's stick. It's out to the neutral zone only as far as Philbrick at the red line, and he'll send it right back in. And Drolowitz with the stop. And New Hampton playing keep puck in behind their own net. And now it is up and out. Ended up being kicked by Dedinas as the New Hampton player tried to neg him. New Hampton gains possession down low. Flipped pass is flicked into the corner. Dedinas, strong play on the near wall here. Sends it to Bellick on the far side. Finds Kesselring. Shot. Great shoulder save there by Androlowitz. New Hampton gathers. Picks it up at the blue line. Skates all the way through and into the Penguin end. Good stick by Piskowski. Little toe drag there on the blue line. And Kesselring will send it in, go for a change. New Hampton gained possession behind their own net. High flip. Could be a momentary 2-on-1. Good back check by Rizzo. Good work by Piskowski. The third New Hampton forward on the forecheck comes in, cleans that up for them, but it's taken off their stick by Norcross. And now a good centering pass. Piskowski to Resendez over to Norcross, jumps over his stick, shot on a tight angle, goes through the blue paint. Piskowski keeps it in momentarily, but New Hampton picks it up. 2-on-2 out wide on the far side. Great centering pass, just goes through the blue paint and out all the way back into their New Hampton's end. That was a ridiculous almost receive on that rocket of a saucer pass through the neutral zone. Cummings has it behind his own net.
Whoa.
Finds Norcross on the indirect in the neutral zone. Norcross uses his strength, but the second Husky was too much and pops it off his stick, and now the New Hampton's got it over the Penguins' blue line, chips it in. They got a chase and they throw it into the front, hoping it's cleared by the Penguins. New Hampton picks it up. Possession down low. High forward shot off the post. Ooh, there's the high forward with the quick release, and then the post saying no thanks. But that's a post now in the last 2 minutes on each end. And solid posts at both ends. Resendez has it. He tries to chip it in. Doesn't quite make it. A nice little skate chip into the middle. Faraz sends it into the corner. Philbrick with a good play in front of the net, and he'll skate through the neutral zone into the Husky zone. Faraz up on the rush too. Don't see that very often. We have 2D leading the lines on the rush. Sent back in. Childs from a weak or tight angle, high and wide, and nope. And then it goes off the glass into the netting.
Yeah, I feel like Norcross at least, and then sees something on the back post. I think he's sent 3 or 4 pucks across the goal mouth, and I feel like the winger there has just gotten pinched a little middle. I think that back door is there, or at least Norcross thinks it's there.
Bit of a mess. Bennett picks off the faceoff. Bennett picks it up, falls to Childs nicely. His turnaround ends up in Drolowitz's glove. Real good concentration there, because that was a very broken play that turned into a pretty good scoring opportunity.
Yeah, the point blank made it's all positioning. Well done.
Penguins win the draw. It's back to the point. Faraz to Philbrick. Finds Childs. The tip goes high and wide. And New Hampton will try and clear it again, but it's kept in. Penna is on it. Now it's out. Now New Hampton has a half of a step here. Faraz, nice puck. Oh, here's the trailer. Shot. Irving with a nice save. Good stick by Faraz, but the trailer at New Hampton, they constantly have that trailer, that last guy, the third guy in, and they're finding him. They do a really good job of finding that third guy, which is real dangerous when you have back checkers hard to the house.
Yeah, layer after layer. Hard to defend too, I think. You're recovering back to your net, and then the pass behind is the one that gets you.
Yeah, you got to step, and you don't just. That's not what's been drilled into you for years. So the puck is in the neutral zone by the red line. New Hampton picks it up and then just chips it into the zone. A little spin around by Rizzo. Sends it into New Hampton zone. The indirect off this near wall allows New Hampton to break in. Shot. Oh, it's a goal. Oh, it's waved off. That went through and was in, and the referee didn't see it and blew the whistle and then said no goal. That is a terrible call.
Are you sure?
Yes. Irving's reaction 100% said it. I'm not 100% sure because I couldn't see it, but I'm just watching Irving's reaction. He looked behind him, which is never good.
He did, and then it was underneath him.
Because you know. And then their reaction too. I didn't actually see it, but the referee's body language suggested that he was wrong, and then had to make a bad call too. Anyway, unfortunately for the Penguins, whether it was in or not, they escaped that bullet with just under 30 seconds left. Now they've got a 2-on-1. Gardula finds good stick. He tried to find Mercendez.
15
and
seconds.
And now it's a 2-on-2 the other way. Tipped in front, loose rebound. My goodness gracious, 10 seconds, and now you might have a chance the other way on a 2-on-2, turning into a 3-on-2. Norcross shot, rebound is loose, and it's cleared. Whew. Well, what an entertaining last 30 seconds that was.
I for the amount of shots that we saw, I'm a little puzzled how it's 0-0, to be totally honest with you.
And great chances too.
Pipes, puck movement, shots.
Pace. Great pace, yeah.
All right, you got 12 minutes to go back on the video and check and decide whether or not you think that puck was in. We'll see you then.
At Cushing Academy, I feel like I have a voice and I can speak up in any class. That feels very powerful. When I feel confident, I feel like a leader. I became a proctor because I believed in myself and I wanted to be a role model for the people around me on campus. I'm proud of the person I've become here at Cushing Academy.
It's always powerful to see the transformation that students make here at Cushing. Our faculty are mentors in a number of ways. You get to not only see students in the classroom, but we live in the dorm with them. You see them in the playing fields. Perhaps they're leaders of the clubs the students are involved in. So there's this really kind of holistic approach to supporting the student, and our faculty are really passionate about that. At Cushing, students can be strong in the classroom, and they can also be athletes and artists. They can take on new leadership roles. They can try new things. Having the support of faculty and their peers gives students that boost to feel confident and successful.
In my freshman year, in early practice, when I didn't really know the teammates, when I make some good saves, they were so hyped saying, "Oh, that's a good save, good job, hero." It was a powerful moment because I knew I was on the team.
It is a powerful experience to know that someone here believes in you and wants you to do well. Athletics isn't all about winning. It's about learning life lessons, going out there, having fun with your teammates, being involved in each other's lives. The relationships that I created with teachers and coaches at Cushing followed me throughout my life and is something that I tried to give back to the students.
A powerful moment for me was when my a cappella group sang in the winter concert in front of the whole school.
What is this feeling, fervid as a flame? Does it have a name?
After the concert, me and all my friends went back to my dorm in the common room, and we were in our pajamas and we watched a movie, and it was just a really sweet moment. Everything you do here at Cushing, whether it's rehearsals or practice or in class, your teachers and all your coaches are really helping you get better every day. No matter what activity you do here, it's nice to know that people are going to be cheering you on.
At Cushing Academy, powerful moments create a powerful community. Every day, our faculty and staff work tirelessly to help our students find the power to grow, to believe, and to lead.
At Cushing, you find the power to achieve.
You find the power to belong.
At Cushing Academy, you find the power to be you.
Just do it. It's so much fun. When I was younger, I grew up playing hockey, baseball, I was a sports kid. And one day I decided to audition for a play, and I got a role, and I've never looked back. The play's about my character, Andrew. He's a TV actor in California and in Hollywood, and his show gets canceled, and he moves to New York, and he gets cast to play Hamlet in Shakespeare in the Park. And he moves into the apartment of John Barrymore, the legendary actor who played Hamlet for the majority of his acting career. And the ghost of John Barrymore comes back and teaches him and tries to convince him to play Hamlet. There's probably a scene where Andrew, my character, and the ghost of John Barrymore sword fight and yell at each other back and forth. It's really fun. It was fun to do. Put some effort into it, and you'll learn that it's a great skill to be able to get up in front of people and perform, and there's no better feeling than performing in front of a crowd. Theater's great. It's so much fun, and you can learn from it.
Coming to Cushing has been the best decision I could have made. My favorite class right now is AP Psychology. I want to major in neuroscience, so I love absolutely everything that we're learning. I think looking into the brain, you can find out a lot about people and just the world in general, and I'm a very curious person. Cushing teachers are really eager. They want to help you. They want you to come to extra help sessions. They want to make sure that they're putting in the work and time for you to understand the class material. I play 3 varsity sports. I take 7 courses, 4 of them being AP courses, and I'm really proud of the fact that I've been able to balance everything that I do on campus and still have time to hang out with my friends and go to all the social events on campus. 100% choose Cushing. The opportunities that Cushing can offer you are endless. There's so many social opportunities, athletic opportunities, all kinds of different opportunities, and it's the best choice that you can possibly make.
My favorite thing about being an athlete is just being a part of a team and getting to hang out with my friends every day after school at practice. And I love the games especially. That's probably my favorite part.
Definitely being at a competitive school like Cushing, you're always getting better. You're around kids who are constantly getting better and pushing you to strive for your goals.
Cushing makes it super easy to make sure that you have time for everything in your day.
The teachers here and the coaches here do a great job of coordinating with each other and putting together a schedule that will not stress you out. School spirit at Cushing is amazing. You know, we have 80s night, we have Hawaiian night. There's a lot of different themes and it's a lot of fun.
Here, everyone comes out to support each other at games. It doesn't really matter what sport it is, everyone's gonna come. For field hockey, we have kids come out for every single game, no matter what the weather is. It's just a really supportive atmosphere. I'd say wherever level your playing ability is at, the coaches here just want to see you grow and get better each day. So it doesn't matter if you've played the sport before, if it's your first day at practice, they really just want to see you get better.
The coaches at Cushing are intense, but they're also very supportive of you. You see them around school every day and you're able to interact with them. You end up having this great connection with your coach and it just allows you to develop and get better as a person and as an athlete.
That was good, Billy. Roll pens.
So I came to Cushing to try new things, and with all the options here, I felt like they were just all exciting for me. So some of the new things that I've tried here include chemistry, track and field, ceramics, metalsmithing, the TEDx group, community service club, and being a head tour guide. One of my favorite aspects here at Cushing is definitely the community. Coming in freshman year, I found that the community was very welcoming and I was able to make a lot of new friends. Meeting all my new friends and sharing my experiences with them helped me grow as a person and as a student. I think you should come to Cushing because you'll make a lot of new friends and you'll have a lot of opportunities here.
Welcome back to Iorio Arena. We were just about ready to kick off the second period here. Looking up at the scoreboard, second period, 18 minutes, 0-0, 7-7 in shots, a post or two each, a called off goal, pretty even, all told in the first period.
Yeah, I mean, interesting. We talked about it a little bit in the middle, right? You kind of give the edge to Cushing to start the game. Drew the penalties, was up, had some really good scoring opportunities. But New Hampton, I think, really gained a little momentum by killing off those two penalties. Mm-hmm. Got some good looks, the pipe, and and then, but the reviewing the tape and talking to some folks, maybe did score one there on Irving. But not on the scoreboard, so.
That's right, so it doesn't matter. Fortuitous for the Pens, who control the draw. Nice little tip play, Philbrick to Gardula. Norcross first on it. Gardula's there to help out. I thought he was going to find Faraz, who had cut from the point, but instead Gardula takes it up top, finds Philbrick, whose shot hits a skate. Faraz keeps it in and sends it below the goal line. Resendez will be the first one there. Comes up to Philbrick on net. Nope, not on net. His shot goes just wide. Faraz pinches. He's got some help from Norcross and Resendez. Gardula in the cover at the point. Resendez picks it out and goes and chases it behind the net. A real good battle here to start the first period in the New Hampton end. New Hampton finally comes out with it. Cross ice pass is successful, but then it's off a stick. And then the dump back in from Philbrick goes off Gardula and into the bench.
Yeah, good attempt there on a quick turn up, because they did kind of have momentum of New Hampton coming out and try to kind of backdoor him in, but crammed up on the blue line and jumped up into the bench.
So just 59 seconds gone, and the Penguins had a lot of time in the offensive zone already this period. So that's a good first shift. See if the second shift can keep up that momentum. Kesselring finds Bellick on this near wall. He sends it in. Rizzo will chase. And the point on his near side is left empty, and here comes a 2-on-1 if New Hampton hurries. Instead, it's a 3-on-2, pass across the middle. Shot, scores! Short side high.
Yeah, he wound up on that one. He kind of a nice job using his momentum. He was drifting away, but just kind of used that to coil up and just unleashed one, as you pointed out, short side high from pretty close in there. So nice shot, nice goal, and as you were pointing out, just as we would sort of gained a little momentum on the O-zone, they walked across the blue line and scored.
So on the first shot of the period, New Hampton goes up 1-0. And then they win the draw. Gain some speed through their own zone. Tries to gain the red and does. Sends it in behind Irving. Whoop, pops over a stick with Backus. So New Hampton controls. Shot. Irving with the glove save. Down to his left. So we'll have an offensive zone face-off for New Hampton. The Penguins are going to change. New Hampton's also going to change. We got 10 new skaters on the ice for this draw.
Cushing, bearing down here too in the second and running their fourth line.
Quick shots blocked. Favreau has it. He will get it over the blue. Chipped right back in. Wallace sends it back to Philbrick, who's a hard pass up the wall. Agnew can't quite get it over the line, but Wallace picks it up. Now he'll try and gain the red. Gets dumped for his efforts right on the red line. A nice hit as he was trying to avoid the first one. He ate the second one. Faraz is harried through the neutral zone. He retreats, gives it to Philbrick back in the Penguins' end. And now they finally successfully get that long stretch pass and the tip in. Agnew will chase it. Favreau is in as well. They're joined by two Huskies in on this battle. It squirts out. It comes up to Faraz, who skates down the wall and very active. Andralowicz.
Yeah, he's
very, very active. A lot of mobility.
Really, really does come out and gets big. And again, I kind of like the look. Whoever had just come from chasing behind kind of looped back and was on that weak side, but goalie was almost played like a soccer goalie and came way out and cut off that pass angle.
Norcross with the face-off win forward just kind of doesn't get enough enough on the shot. It kind of looped on him. Andralowicz with the save there. That's a kind of a Norcross special. He likes to do that a lot. Win it forward. Wins it back this time.
Nice
Goes
pass.
across to Piskowski. Underneath in the high slot to Resendez. Tipped to Rizzo. Shot off the rebound off the end wall. It's off the outside of the net. Now New Hampton will break out, but it only goes as far as Piskowski at the red line. He sends it right back to Resendez, who with a little loop enters the zone. Nice little toe drag shot. Shoulder save by Andralowicz. And that's definitely a hold. The untraditional hold with the hip. That just looked real awkward.
Yeah, when I think he was committed. I think he just felt like at that point, well, I'm just going to hold him until it's over.
Right, it's like in football.
Right.
You don't let go of it. If the flag's thrown, just keep it because now he can't do anything. Oh, man. So Norcross looking a little bit like a flamingo there on one foot.
All right, boys.
So got the power play unit up.
Here.
Norcross on the draw. It is won and controlled by New Hampton. Nice play by Philbrick to knock that down, catch it, and knock it down to his stick. Norcross has it high. He finds Philbrick, who thought about a shot pass, just keeps creeping in, shot high and wide over the glove. He just crept right into the circle. That's like 25, 30 feet. Oh, that's dangerous. Well done not to take a penalty there because it was poked by Philbrick, and then he kind of just held up enough so that it wasn't a breakaway.
Because the temptation to just lay that kid out.
Absolutely. So the stretch pass does come off, even though it's tipped. Resendez with a little dance at the blue line to avoid New Hampton. A great pass over to Faraz. Great pass over to Norcross, and it just got caught in under his stick. He couldn't quite get it out, and wow, that is what you call a grade A opportunity for sure for the Penguins. Well worked. They almost had trouble at the blue line, and with 2 quick passes, and they went underneath all the New Hampton players for a backdoor goal, but it just didn't quite come off. So we got Kesselring out on the draw with Dedinas and Bellick. Kesselring wins the draw, but New Hampton controls it. Piskowski, not quite. It's real close, but I don't need to use the referee's last name. I guess I could. It's on his shirt, but the referee was right there to see that came over the line and blow it down.
So still a minute 10 on this penalty. Plenty of time here.
That seems like it's been going forever, but a lot of whistles.
Yep.
New Hampton off the draw, get the puck down behind Irving's net. Piskowski caught in 2 minds there, but ends up being okay, even under the pressure from the New Hampton forechecker. Good cross-ice pass, Rizzo to Bellick. Shot looking for the near side, and that's gobbled up by Andralowicz.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's when you got a goalie that will play way out like that, if you can get on his weak side, there's so much room.
Yeah, that's exactly what Norcross was doing on that last play, and that's the best way to beat them. Pass through the blue ice or shot past the back door. Piskowski shot looking for a tip from Dedinas. Andralowicz staying big.
And out, too. I mean, he's just...
Yeah. At the least, heels on the blue paint, if not outside of the blue paint when the shot comes in. Face-off 1, Bellick back to Piskowski. Finds Kesselring on his near side. Dedinas causing a screen, shot missed. Penguins have missed the net a lot. They've hit the net 13 times, which is pretty good, but I feel like they've hit high and wide quite a few times on pretty decent chances. That passes off, and now New Hampton could have a breakaway here. Dedinas back first on the back check, and he breaks up any potential chance. Yikes. A bit of a mess over there. New Hampton gathers on the blue line. The shot is deflected by Piskowski, sticked aside by Irving, and now a high and out, and Bellick working on a breakaway. It's too hard for him to handle, but it's no icing. The penalty is expired. New Hampton lost a stick, gathers it. Kesselring has it, finds the point. That's Backus. His shot, seeing eye shot. Blocker stuck aside. Now another shot wide. I think that's Bellick who shot that one. Back up to Rizzo, over to Backus. Shot low and hard again. That's off the pad in the corner for Bellick to pick up. He goes below the goal line to Dedinas. Over to Kesselring on the near corner, all the way up to Rizzo. His shot wide, and that's a bummer because that went off the dasher and right up into the rafters, so you get a whistle, and New Hampton get a reprieve and a change because that was serious pressure.
That was a good run. That looked like a penalty play, a penalty team setup because they moved the puck really well. Great spread, and 3 or 4 really good shots.
I don't know exactly what the shots were before that power play started, but I think there were 4 on that power play, which is a lot, and some pretty good chances. Cummings steps in front of the winger on his side and takes a shot. Now that's going to be an ice. Yep. Yeah, that seemed to be a decent amount of energy from the Penguins on that power play, and then now subsequently after the power play, still some energy, and New Hampton maybe a little bit rattled, and feeling fortunate to get out of that power play without giving something up because they were, Cushing was turning the screws on them.
I'm interested what our conversion rate is on power play because I would say that typically, right, at this point, 3 power plays in, we've scored 1.
Yeah, that's probably right. Childs with a hit and then a shot. That's deflected, and now it's out. Cummings will get there first, but his attempted clearance is off a stick, and now Childs in just inside the Cushing blue line. It's off a stick again, and shot is wide. Penna picks it up behind the net. He chips it up towards Bennett, but it's New Hampton gets it first. Good hip check to dislodge the puck. Cummings grabs it, kept in by the glove. And now it's chipped to the middle to Penna, but Penna caught in 2 minds there. Looked like he wanted to pass it and also skate it. That's going to be an icing. Nope, waved off at the last second because it didn't have enough juice to get all the way down. And now New Hampton's on a stretch, and he's through. Nice pass on the reverse. Irving, great save. Second save, third save, fourth save on the rebound. So now New Hampton's kind of turning the screw on Cushing as it's back and forth. It's crazy. You're just saying the momentum, and now.
Right. Well, again, New Hampton kills off that penalty. The guys have a good series, get 4 or 5 really good shots off on them, and they kind of stand tall. And I think, anytime your goalie's kind of keeping you in a game, you feel that rally back. And, technically New Hampton's up 1-0, right? So.
Right. False start on that face-off. Must have hit a stick before it hit the ground. Or one of the referees wasn't happy with the setup. Or there was an equipment issue for, I think that was Cummings who just went off.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Going now, though.
The draw is won by Cushing, but controlled by New Hampton in the neutral zone and dumped right in. Faraz picks it up behind Irving's net. Up to, nice tip pass into the middle. Who was that? Agnew, I believe. Wallace has it. Goes between his own legs, tries to find Favreau. Still there, loose in front. Favreau and Agnew there, trying to poke it home. New Hampton gathers it and brings it up the near side. Real awkward kind of collecting of that puck as it was off a stick, off a skate, back off a stick. But the Penguins gather it up this near wall. Favreau has it. He sends it in. And Drolowitz will stop it and play. Oh, heavens, where's that been? That's a pretty good stick work for a goalie as the puck was rimmed around, but it was kept in by Faraz trying to find the back door for Resendez. Didn't quite come off, but now it's back to Faraz from Philbrook. Shot. Oh, that was awfully
that was
close.
A good look.
Philbrook with the pinch for Resendez, who had taken his spot, finds a tip from Philbrook. Oh, that's wow. And that stick that hit the banner above the Cushing bench is the cause of an interference penalty on New Hampton. So the Penguins will go on the power play.
That was some good height.
It was
on
very
that.
impressive. Yeah,
really hard to miss it.
Yes, very. So, like javelin.
Right, he didn't accidentally throw his stick up into the rafters there. So, all right, so we're going to do this again. How long can New Hampton hang on these?
Nice play behind the net by Gardula to get the puck after New Hampton won the faceoff, and Faraz has it up top. Goes D-to-D to Philbrook, back to Faraz. Shot. Oh,
where is that? Is that under his armpit?
Thought it had snuck through maybe, but yeah, it was under his armpit. He kept his arm closed, but even he took a look behind him. He wasn't sure, so ends up being a real nice save on that shot from Faraz. which the last time we did a game together, I believe it was that game where he started hammering one-timers from the point, and we're like, where has that been? There's another example of it.
Saving him up for the postseason here.
So Faraz has it behind his own net. Nice breakout by the Penguins momentarily. Gardula has to get back on side. He does. Norcross is the target, and he's found on this near side. Faraz has it on the near point. He goes down to Gardula on the half wall. He floats it across to Philbrook on the far point and looking for a tip. And Norcross didn't get, or got too much wood on it rather, and kind of killed it into the corner as opposed to redirecting it. Comes to Gardula. He reverses up to Faraz on the near point. Half wall, it slips under Norcross's stick. Gardula's fighting for it. Norcross comes in and helps out. Now Resendez has it behind the net. Resendez is looking for the option, finds Norcross, good stick up into the netting off the shot.
So 30 seconds down, a minute to go. Again, some good looks are getting settled, but patient New Hampton team.
Very.
Not a big chasing group. They're really holding in, and again, right, if you got a goalie that plays out nice, you got to just make sure you keep that backside covered. So good unit there.
Kesselring wins the draw back. Down into the behind Androlowicz's net. Rimmed around. Paskowski keeps it in. Kesselring to Dedinas down below the goal line. Back up to Kesselring on the half wall. Up to Paskowski. Back to Kesselring on the half wall. He steps in, strides in. And unfortunately the traffic had left. So it's kind of tough to beat a goalie who challenges that much from on just a point-blank shot from the dot, but he gave it his best effort, shouldered or blockered up into the netting, and we will have a face-off with 35 seconds left in this Penguins power play. And it's tied up at first. New Hampton gathers it. Oh, Paskowski almost caught that with his glove and kept it in, and now New Hampton's putting a little bit of pressure on Rizzo, and then they'll back off. Rizzo finds Bellick on this near side on the breakout. It's behind Kesselring, and New Hampton will have it through the neutral zone. It's off a stick. Paskowski gathers, skates into the neutral zone, passes it over to Kesselring into the zone. Tough angle shot, and that's gobbled up by Androlowicz. So 1 second left, which is always nice because you get the face off and gain control with the man advantage, and perhaps get one shot off.
I think it's a very minor adjustment. I think the guys are getting really good looks. I think they just got to get a foot further from the center line. The tips are coming. Oh,
yep, out of the penalty box, almost with the.
Good Lord.
Irving, always confident with the puck in his stick, but sometimes for the rest of us it seems overconfident. But no harm, no foul there as he put it into the corner. Nice tip in front, and it's loose. Still loose. Childs clears it out only as far as the point, and it's sent back down. But now it is actually out by Penna and a tip by Bennett. Bennett will chase. New Hampton goes D to D. And that's a nice simple. I'm just going to stay here in the neutral zone and pick off the stretch pass. That's kept in not by Wallace. That's by Bennett. And now he has it again. Finds Pennant in front. Can he get out of his feet? Not quite. Finds Childs, and then it's covered by Androlowicz. Again, you don't say this often in hockey, but it keeps getting stuck in the Penguins' feet. Pennant just could not quite get it out to get a shot off because he found a good spot, and then Bennett found him with the pass. It's more of a soccer thing too, getting stuck in your feet.
Yeah, well, it's interesting too. I mean, I don't know the warm weather with the ice and all that kind of stuff, and we saw it a lot in the girls' game. It's not looking quite as smooth as it typically is, and if it's off a little bit and these guys are fast, it's going to get caught in their feet.
And it's the fourth ice time of the day.
Yep.
Goal. Norcross just parked himself in front. A shot from Gardula sat there for him, and that ties it up.
And obviously Norcross as your putback guy is exactly the guy you want to have in that place. And Gardula, good heads up. He's played with Norcross now deep into 2 years. That short shot, right? He's looking to get Androlowicz just to give him a rebound. And then Norcross is right there for the putback, and that's the kind of it's even tough to call that a mistake. But instead of the smother, the rebound was what cost him there.
Yeah, and you know what? As long as that shot's low, there's a high percentage of times that'll sit as some type of rebound because it's not in your glove. Resendez has it in the zone. Shot is high and wide. Two Huskies go kind of flying in front of their own net. Norcross with the hit. Resendez tries to find Faraz. Faraz with a nice play on the red line to poke it off of the Huskies' stick. Resendez skates by one, skates by a second, finds the zone, finds Gardula, but his momentum brought him below the goal line. Reverses it below the goal line again to Faraz, to Resendez, up to Philbrick. Faraz is battling for it now. You got my 2-on-1. Good stick by Philbrick to break up any potential pass across to make that 2-on-1 a breakaway as Faraz was trying to get back. Puck chipped behind Irving's net. Philbrick has it. He will chip it out only as far as the red line. And New Hampton will chip it right back in. Irving will stop. You got the extras. And now the referee in zone looked back, blew the whistle, and said, "Take them both."
Yeah, I saw most of it, and if they only put one in, it will be surprising to me because it was pretty. Yeah, okay. That's fair is fair, gentlemen. Fair is fair.
Yeah, you can't just sit there and take pot shots at each other.
Unless you're in the blue by the goalie, and then apparently it's fine.
Well, it's certainly more fine. So now they're figuring out where the whistle happened, where the face-off will be. It looks like they're going to place it right in front of the New Hampton bench in the neutral zone, which seems fair, although New Hampton is arguing the puck was in zone, so it should be an in-zone face-off, which is also fair.
So which is correct?
In zone.
All right. Coach isn't going to get his way on this one.
If they, the thing is, there might be a change if like the New Hampton penalty came first and then Resendez matched up after.
Yep.
Then it could stay in there. But then I think it would actually, then it would stay in the neutral zone, I think.
So it depends on what order they want to call the.
Yeah. So if they're just straight up matching, it should have been where the puck was at the whistle. But New Hampton has the possession behind their own net. They'll come out. They'll go. It's a nice stretch pass there. Into the zone. Good drop pass. Goes back to him just off his stick. And then, nice keep there at the point. D to D. A little bit of time and space. Shot looking for a tip. Blocker to side by Irving. Good concentration on that shot. Another shot looking for the tip off his skate, I think. Rebound right out. Bouncing puck. Hard to gather. Finally is gathered by the Huskies. Pass up to the point. Shot again looking for the tip. Missed, so the puck went wide. D to D. There it is. There's that bouncing puck over the stick. That was a real nice attempted play because he would have had a lot of space on this near side. Penguins got to get onside. They don't on time off a skate, and now we've got a little bit of a break for the Huskies. Shot, Irving, nice save. Calmly directing the puck into the corner. Nice little area pass. Rizzo picks it up.
Yep.
There's a penalty. Calling it a slash, trip, hook, whatever you want. Take your pick. That'll be the easiest call of the night, I think. Well, maybe the javelin one's the easiest call of the night. I don't know.
I don't know. The pinup of Norcross against the board when he was looking like a flamingo. I don't know.
Oh, that was just a bad comment then. Figure it out.
So what I will say so far, like New Hampton has found themselves in the box probably more than they really want to.
Yeah.
And their kill team has been effective. So this is going to be a little more awkward.
This is the 4-on-3. I've seen a boatload of 4-on-3s this year, which is super uncommon and rarely practiced in a full ice setting. But the Penguins control the draw. They got Faraz and Philbrick. Faraz has the puck up top, over to Norcross on the near wall. To Faraz, shot! I don't know how the heck he saw that.
Oof.
And they got all but one. Faraz is the only one not in the blue paint, pretty much. As Andralowicz saw that shot through eight legs. And gobbled it up real quick. It did sit for a fraction of a second, but he was on it like a flash.
Yeah, good cover up by New Hampton there because that's what they're looking for, that rebound off just a cannon and the putback.
Yeah, so Norcross wins it again. Faraz has it up top, over to Norcross. Shot, quick shot. That looked like it kind of surprised Andralowicz, but he keeps it out. And then I think there's a helmet issue. Yep.
Yeah, he caught it right in the helmet.
Yeah, and he gave the I don't know.
Is that an official sign?
A signal to the referee to say, hey, my helmet's, the strap popped off, which is not a good feeling when you're in net.
So if a goalie has an equipment issue, they're allowed to just stop play?
They have to.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, well, helmet.
Helmet.
And
okay.
you know what? If they lose a glove, I would assume it's the same thing because that's just real dangerous.
Safety, yeah. Just becomes a safety thing. I get it.
So
Safety
the Penguins
first.
have it. Faraz directing traffic, getting Norcross where he wants him. Finds Norcross on the near wall. Back to Faraz. Shot. Oh, that was rising.
That was a lot. Yes,
nice
there's the
play
back
by Gardula. No change as the push off the post, and Drolowitz brought the net off its mooring. And yeah, that puck across. There were two options. Yep. Both Philbrick had sloughed down all the way to the goal line almost, and Gardula was there. It was off Gardula's stick. Philbrick couldn't manage to corral it. So another good chance on the back post. 4 seconds left on the matching minors, and then the Penguins will go on the power play for minute 14, but this could be a 2-on-1. Nope, great play to keep that in by Faraz. Now he'll step in. It's a 5-on-3 momentarily. Shot, backdoor. Oh my God, what a save that was.
Beautiful.
Oh, man.
Beautiful.
From his back, the puck comes out to Faraz. Now it's a full-on 5-on-4. Over to Norcross on the near side. Shot looking for the far side high. Oof. That goes out and is cleared off the miss. Wow, what a save that was. Philbrick finds Norcross, who gains zone entry, tries to drop pass to Faraz. It's picked off by New Hampton, and they will clear, and they will be able to get a change of 3 of their 4, which is what they're looking for. Fresh legs. And now the Penguins will come out. Kesselring has it into the zone, drops it for Resendez. His shot goes well wide, off the dasher and up into the netting. And my goodness, I know they don't get paid, but Andralowitz is earning his keep today.
Yeah, that was, and Gardula, I know, was sitting there kicking himself because he had 2 good looks at it with the goalie sprawled, and he's trying to get it up and over the top of him, but just couldn't quite get there.
In-zone faceoff, won by Kesselring. Back to Piskowski. Back to Kesselring on the half wall. Tries to find the back door, which was Bellick. Didn't come through. There was too many sticks. It got deflected. Bellick has it. He's taking his time. Little saucer pass to Rizzo. On this near half wall to Piskowski. He'll skate towards the middle, fling it towards the back post. It's off a stick and into the corner. Bellick picks it up. Finds Dedinas. Penalty is over. Shot.
Oh, that's so nice.
Rebound, another kick save. Yeah, the pass to the middle to Kesselring for the first shot. And Drolowitz standing tall. Holy heavens. That was almost a real big hit. Luckily for the Huskies player, they got out of the way. Puck is tipped into the middle, just out of the reach of Bellick. No icing. New Hampton picks it up. They go behind their own net, and that's a loose pass there. Kesselring almost was able to pick it up and go to the net. Bellick has it on the far side. It's off his stick. Now it's caught up in feet again, but cleared by New Hampton. And the reverse clearance, that's going to be icing. Nope, waved right off immediately as it went through a bunch of players on the New Hampton blue line. Now a stretch pass. Bellick with the tip, sends it in. And Drolowitz will stop it there. The pass up the boards is picked off. New Hampton regathers it, goes behind their own net. Indirect only as far as Cummings in the neutral zone. He'll send it right back in, and now New Hampton has a moment to set up the breakout that they would like. Although they're right under pressure by Bennett.
I don't think that's the breakout they wanted.
No, definitely not. Way too much pressure for what they were hoping for, I'm sure. But now they're in the zone. Oh, good stick there. There are a couple Penguins that converged. Backus finds Bennett, and Bennett will play it in off the stretch pass, and we're down to a minute. And where did the time go on this period? Oh, nice play. Is that Philbrick? Yep, that's Philbrick who kept that puck in. I thought everyone, including myself, thought he was skating behind the net. He didn't. He dumped it off early. Oh, rebound. Oh, what a save again. What a save again on Penna, back post pass. We're now 28-14 on shots, and it has just exploded. 30-14 on shots. It's exploded for the Penguins. Almost the last time I looked, it was about 16-12.
Yeah, no, the ice has tilted heavily, but again, just beautiful play in net. because the scoring opportunities have been there. They've set up. They've had some nice backdoors. They've had some good rebound shots. They've had some great one-timers.
Yeah. Face-off win, Norcross. Gardula to Faraz, shots blocked. Attempted clearance high. Faraz keeps it in with his glove. Finds Norcross on the near half wall. Reverse to Gardula. Up to Faraz. Here's a one-timer. Oh, he just duffed it back post. Chance. Doesn't quite get through to Resendez. And now it's
risky,
tipped out.
20
seconds left. Yeah, Norcross is in. Puck ends up with Philbrick in zone. He tries to clear it up the wall. Shot, Irving, casual. Easy, glove save, no big deal.
Casual.
Yeah, well, I got this, guys. Don't worry about it. We're good.
Yeah, you guys drop this.
His focus is not casual.
No. Laser focused.
So yes, not casual in attitude.
No.
Casual, and this is, an easy glove save.
He does his technique very well, so he never looks like he's working hard.
Right. Face-off one with 10 seconds left for New Hampton.
In front there.
Puck is flung to the middle. Shot wide. And that'll do it for the second period, which, my goodness. No horn. There's the horn. That got weird. I'm looking at zeros, not hearing the horn, but what a second period.
So I think we came out of the first period like even on shots,
7-7,
right?
Yeah.
And now it's 30-14.
So it's 23-7 in that period.
They scored on one of their 7 shots in the second.
Yep,
so.
And Cushing scored on one of their 23. So finding a way, the key is obviously finding a way past and Drolowitz, because he's
having
standing
himself
on his
a game.
head.
Yep. All right, we'll see.
At Cushing Academy, I feel like I have a voice and I can speak up in any class. That feels very powerful. When I feel confident, I feel like a leader. I became a proctor because I believed in myself and I wanted to be a role model for the people around me on campus. I'm proud of the person I've become here at Cushing Academy.
It's always powerful to see the transformation that students make here at Cushing. Our faculty are mentors in a number of ways. You get to not only see students in the classroom, but we live in the dorm with them. You see them in the playing fields. Perhaps they're leaders of the clubs the students are involved in. So there's this really kind of holistic approach to supporting the student, and our faculty are really passionate about that. At Cushing, students can be strong in the classroom, and they can also be athletes and artists. They can take on new leadership roles. They can try new things. Having the support of faculty and their peers gives students that boost to feel confident and successful.
In my freshman year, in early practice, when I didn't really know the teammates, when I make some good saves, they were so hyped saying, "Oh, that's a good save, good job, hero." It was a powerful moment because I knew I was on the team.
It is a powerful experience to know that someone here believes in you and wants you to do well. Athletics isn't all about winning. It's about learning life lessons, going out there, having fun with your teammates, being involved in each other's lives. The relationships that I created with teachers and coaches at Cushing followed me throughout my life and is something that I tried to give back to the students.
A powerful moment for me was when my a cappella group sang in the winter concert in front of the whole school.
What is this feeling, fervid as a flame? Does it have a name?
After the concert, me and all my friends went back to my dorm in the common room, and we were in our pajamas and we watched a movie, and it was just a really sweet moment. Everything you do here at Cushing, whether it's rehearsals or practice or in class, your teachers and all your coaches are really helping you get better every day. No matter what activity you do here, it's nice to know that people are going to be cheering you on.
At Cushing Academy, powerful moments create a powerful community. Every day, our faculty and staff work tirelessly to help our students find the power to grow, to believe, and to lead.
At Cushing, you find the power to achieve.
You find the power to belong.
At Cushing Academy, you find the power to be you.
Just do it. It's so much fun. When I was younger, I grew up playing hockey, baseball, you know. I was a sports kid. And one day I decided to audition for a play, and I got a role, and I've never looked back. The play's about my character, Andrew. He's like a TV actor in California and in Hollywood, and his show gets canceled, and he moves to New York, and he gets cast to play Hamlet in Shakespeare in the Park. And he moves into the apartment of John Barrymore, the legendary actor who played Hamlet for the majority of his acting career. And the ghost of John Barrymore comes back and teaches him and tries to convince him to play Hamlet. There's probably a scene where Andrew, my character, and the ghost of John Barrymore sword fight and yell at each other back and forth. It's really fun. It was fun to do. Put some effort into it, and you'll learn that it's a great skill to be able to get up in front of people and perform, and there's no better feeling than performing in front of a crowd. Theater's great. It's so much fun, and you could learn from it.
Coming to Cushing has been the best decision I could have made. My favorite class right now is AP Psychology. I want to major in neuroscience, so I love absolutely everything that we're learning. I think looking into the brain, you can find out a lot about people and just the world in general, and I'm a very curious person. Cushing teachers are really eager. They want to help you. They want you to come to extra help sessions. They want to make sure that they're putting in the work and time for you to understand the class material. I play 3 varsity sports. I take 7 courses, 4 of them being AP courses, and I'm really proud of the fact that I've been able to balance everything that I do on campus and still have time to hang out with my friends and go to all the social events on campus. 100% choose Cushing. The opportunities that Cushing can offer you are endless. There's so many social opportunities, athletic opportunities, all kinds of different opportunities, and it's the best choice that you can possibly make.
My favorite thing about being an athlete is just being a part of a team and getting to hang out with my friends every day after school at practice. And I love the games especially. That's probably my favorite part.
Definitely being at a competitive school like Cushing, you're always getting better. You're around kids who are constantly getting better and pushing you to strive for your goals.
Cushing makes it super easy to make sure that you have time for everything in your day.
The teachers here and the coaches here do a great job of coordinating with each other and putting together a schedule that will not stress you out. School spirit at Cushing is amazing. You know, we have 80s night, we have Hawaiian night. There's a lot of different themes and it's a lot of fun.
Here, everyone comes out to support each other at games. It doesn't really matter what sport it is, everyone's gonna come. For field hockey, we have kids come out for every single game, no matter what the weather is. It's just a really supportive atmosphere. I'd say wherever level your playing ability is at, the coaches here just want to see you grow and get better each day. So it doesn't matter if you've played the sport before, if it's your first day at practice, they really just want to see you get better.
The coaches at Cushing are intense, but they're also very supportive of you. You see them around school every day and you're able to interact with them. You end up having this great connection with your coach and it just allows you to develop and get better as a person and as an athlete.
That was good, Billy. Roll pens.
So I came to Cushing to try new things, and with all the options here, I felt like they were just all exciting for me. So some of the new things that I've tried here include chemistry, track and field, ceramics, metalsmithing, the TEDx group, community service club, and being a head tour guide. One of my favorite aspects here at Cushing is definitely the community. Coming in freshman year, I found that the community was very welcoming and I was able to make a lot of new friends. Meeting all my new friends and sharing my experiences with them helped me grow as a person and as a student. I think you should come to Cushing because you'll make a lot of new friends and you'll have a lot of opportunities here.
All right, welcome back to Oreo Arena. Both teams have re-entered the surface, as have the referees. The linesman down here talking to the little fans in the front row, jazzing them up for the third period. So you got a last little stretch and a skate around for both teams. Goalies giving encouragement to their whoever's starting, and they're the same color. Good Lord. Oh, my God. You know what? 5 periods might be my limit in one day. I need to
so fans, it's going to be an exciting sixth period. I know, Coach. Next Wednesday, we're going to back-to-backers again. We got a good run for playoffs. We talked about this a little bit. I think just gearing up for the end of the winter sports season here, headed into Rusk Cup tomorrow night for you, playing Winchendon.
Yep.
7 o'clock tilt here at the arena. Looking forward to it, and then feeling good about that matchup.
Yeah, we're feeling good about that matchup for sure. I know the guys are really, really excited because it's not that you're not playing for something every game, but this is a weekend where there's actually a trophy, and it goes up on the banner, and it's something that the kids right from day one were very excited about. So now that it's finally here, yes, it signals the end of the season, but it also signals probably the most fun weekend of the season for those guys, and then that's kind of the precursor to the playoff matchups that we'll have next Wednesday. And actually, hopefully, the boys, we don't have a playoff matchup here because that means they'll be in the Elite Eight. But we'll see how that pans out over the next few days.
Just like we saw in the beginning of the second, Cushing jumps in and gets some good in-zone time off these first minutes. But
nice play by Faraz. A backhand from the top of the circle was threatening. That's a rare, an impressive backhand. So it'll be an icing by New Hampton. No change. The Penguins will change as we're 51 seconds in. So starting to get towards a longer shift for New Hampton, even though they just came out of the locker room and really should be fine, at least for a little bit longer.
I think it's a long shift, coaches. 19's taking a little wander. There he comes. He just went red line to red line there.
Yeah, just chew up a little bit more time. The face-off is won. Bellick with the shot goes wide. New Hampton do get it out. The attempted clearance by Rizzo goes off the New Hampton player and deep, so they do get their change.
Nice pass.
Good pass out by Paskowski. Kesselring with the shot, and that's gobbled up by Andralowicz.
Yeah, interesting there. We've talked about it. Several of the guys have kind of gone high there, and we had rebounder in position. I wanted the low shot on the pads and trying to get that putback has been the only success so far.
Face-off won by New Hampton, momentarily controlled by Cushing. Now New Hampton has a breakout pass up the far side, go rink wide off a skate, and ends up being shoveled in deep into the Penguins' end. Pinch unsuccessful. Kabelic gets it out, but only to the the retreating New Hampton defenseman. Little chip pass underneath into the middle. Then D to D, a pass through the middle. Dedinas thought he was going to pick it off. Polka by Backus, and now the Penguins come back the other way, 3-on-2. Bellick with it, runs into Dedinas, but Kesselring picks it up. Shot.
Oh,
wide.
goodness gracious!
Gathering. That was a bit of a bomb by Cummings. Puck is flipped into the neutral zone. New Hampton picks it up. Nice little toe drag pass. Shot. Saved by Irving. It's in the corner. New Hampton has it. Now there's two Penguins battling for it there, and they come out with it. Chip pass up to Kesselring. He'll flip it high. Dedinas is the intended receiver. Unsuccessful completion. New Hampton chips it into the Penguin end. Backus has it just inside his own blue line. His pass finally does reach Childs, the intended target, and he sends it right in. Oh, and Drolowitz, there's that stick play again. That time he airmailed it a bit, and it went high off the glass and into the netting, so it's a face-off in his end to his left. Really is impressive how much velocity he gets on that puck.
Yeah, he's
like a bag of tricks.
He's got some game here. Missouri. That's fun.
Rarely seen. Well, I guess they have the Blues, so.
Yeah,
there's hockey.
Right
there is hockey out there.
Fenn's in the St. Louis area, so he's in the neighborhood.
New Hampton goes D to D behind their own net. Cross-ice pass off a skate, but it finds it finds 12. He's in all alone. Up, and it's in.
Oh,
up off
goodness.
Irving, pops up into over his head into the crease, and then the Penguins defenseman couldn't get it out. So a broken play turns into a breakaway. And the save, which should have been a save, or was a save, turned into a goal because it went off Irving awkwardly into the net.
Those are just one of the worst feelings as a D. You're sitting there and you see it flip up over your goalie. Irving made the save and never saw it until he saw it in the net, and you just feel like you're swatting flies. You just can't.
Well, yeah, right.
Can't get to it.
Goalies rely so much on feel, and if you don't have a feel for where the rebound goes, you are like a fish out of water. And that's exactly what he looked like. You're right. You had no clue where it was, and he's just sitting in his goalie his set position in his crease, going, guys, someone tell me where it is.
Yeah, just a perfect little rainbow right over the top of his head. It was very odd.
So New Hampton has it in front. Shot is blocked. Rizzo gathers, and it's shoveled to Gardula. Tip pass to Norcross, who's got speed down the far side. It's off his stick momentarily, but he gathers it, goes behind New Hampton's end, still has it, shovels it into this near corner, and then chases it himself high off the glass, gathered by the glove of Peskowski. He finds Resendez, shot off the crossbar and into the netting, and we'll have another face-off in New Hampton's end.
Yeah, New Hampshire's just kind of figuring out how to get it done, right? Just taking enough shots to get a good bounce and make something happen. Doubled up on shots right now. We've seen that kind of explode in the second period, and it's holding out so far here. Cushing's just got to find a way to solve this puzzle. I still think they got to go lower on this keeper. He's just been lights out up high.
I always used to tell my guys, if someone's challenging as much as this, you got to fake the shot.
Yeah.
Not even a full fake, just give him like a shoulder fake.
Yep.
Make him go down, and then you got to go back door. And we go back door a lot with the shot passes.
Yep.
But there's no fake first, so he's so active. He flies across the crease like crazy. Now New Hampton again, great toe save by Irving as the New Hampton player thought he had the back post open. Nice keep in by the Huskies. It's sent low behind Irving's net into the far corner. New Hampton has possession, trying to find a centering pass. That first one's off a skate, but New Hampton gathers it. It's up to the point. Nice play by Dedinas to stay with the defenseman who was trying to juke him. Kesselring to Dedinas, great stick. Kesselring back post.
Oh, good idea.
Just too far in front of Bellick, and now New Hampton comes out. And they do finally get it in, as it's dumped deep. Who is that? Faraz, I believe, sending the puck out of the zone. New Hampton gathers it, sends it right back in. Irving comes out. Faraz reverses it to Philbrick. Philbrick off a skate of the referee. No, ended up being fine. Oh, it's not Philbrick. My apologies. That's Backus. Bennett in on the forecheck. New Hampton gathers and skates through the neutral zone. Still in, right at the blue line. Now it's out, but New Hampton gathers it in the neutral zone. It's a crazy puck right now with the bounces. Childs tips it by New Hampton defenseman, sends it in front, just under the stick of Bennett. Good pinch by Philbrick. Bennett picks it up, surveying, trying to find the right pass. Stick handles through, comes to Faraz, back post looking for Penna. Tip is wide, nice shot from a tight angle. He's blocked, kind of over. That's going to be an icing. And the referee will get the appropriate players back on the ice because there's no change, and we'll have an offensive zone faceoff for the Penguins.
Yeah, Cushing putting the pressure back on, and now they're kind of fighting the clock a little bit. 12 minutes is plenty of time to put one in, but you just start to think about it in the third period and press a little bit more when you got to just trust that something's going to work here if you keep getting the shots.
There is a shot deflected just high and wide by Norcross. New Hampton has it on the near side. It's over the intended receiver. Rizzo has it, passes it up to Norcross. Norcross faked everybody out, including himself. I think he thought he was going to dump that one in. Gardula has it on the near side. Gretzky turn. And another one. Up to Paskowski. Shot, gloved. Paskowski gathers to Rizzo. Shot, wide. Gardula has it. Self-reverse. He is all types of pressured. And now New Hampton has the neutral zone. Now it's a 2-on-1. Nice pass. Shot, good block. Paskowski kind of laid out and took away all the options. The pass wasn't an option. The shot ended up not being an option too. The Penguins flip it in, and Norcross will chase. Be careful. Well done, not to take a penalty there because he was going in like a bull in a china shop down into the corner.
Plays like a man possessed
He
sometimes.
does, doesn't he? New Hampton tries the cross-ice pass. That's gloved by Cummings, and he'll send it in. And Drolowitz will try and stop it unsuccessfully. Resendez is in on it with Dedinas, I believe. Yep. Dedinas has it behind the net. Tries to find Resendez. It's popped up. Resendez knocks it down with his glove. Still, you got 6 guys down there fighting for the puck. No one has come out with it yet. The pinch by Cummings tries to find Resendez, and that's cleared. That'll be an icing. That's not going to get there. Yep, early wave off by the referee. Backus picks it up, sends a long pass up to Kesselring. Penguins only have, there's 5. Dedinas hiding on the blue line. That was awkward. Nothing called. Cummings gloves it down.
Ooh.
It's a little bit crazy again. Yeah, missed pass there, fanned on it. Kesselring in on the pressure. Recovers enough to get, oh boy.
Oh no.
Boy. Turnover as New Hampton tried to play it right through their own crease. Dedinas and Kesselring were right there trying to poke it home. Somehow Androlowitz and his defenseman kept it out. As it was sitting 1.5 feet from the goal line in the blue crease, and no one really had eyes on it except the Penguins.
When honestly, the defenseman was in such terrible position, I almost thought he was going to score it.
Put it in, yeah. So the Penguins have it in their own zone. Puck is played out into the neutral zone. Bouncing puck, controlled by Backus. Bellick has it. Over to Dedinas across the ice. Shot high and wide. Really not very helpful to miss it high and wide. It's a lot of times the Penguins have done that. That dump is right on. And Drolowitz plays it so that keeps the clock going. Good hit by Penna. Childs picks it up, but he turns it over. Bennett's in on the forecheck as New Hampton retreats a little bit into their own end. Bennett's still on the forecheck. Penna on the forecheck now joins him, and he keeps it in momentarily. New Hampton gets it out to Faraz, who goes back into his own zone to Philbrick on the D-to-D. And Philbrick will send it in. New Hampton goes up the far wall. Oh, that's an ill-advised pass. Childs picks it off. He's spaced. Shot. High and wide again. Philbrick takes it down all the way below the goal line. Finds Childs in front. Shot. And that's, where is it? Oh, it's underneath and behind. And Drolowitz, that again got a little bit weird. Do we have a penalty call? I think we have a penalty call from the neutral zone. Oh no, I'm sorry. We have a no change. That's why the referee's arm is up. Okay. No change. So he's blowing the whistle, calling players back onto the ice because the net came off in that kind of skirmish in front of the net after Child's shot.
All right, net's back, goalie's back, everybody's back. 8:36 to go.
Oh, we have timeout. Yep, timeout New Hampton.
To get the change?
Possibly. Yeah, if they want someone else out there, they can do that. Otherwise, it's just to give the group that they want a moment because they have been out there for a while. And also to just put a blanket on the momentum that the Penguins have. You know, you don't trying to snuff that out because the few shifts in a row, there's been a lot of pretty quality chances that have just not quite come off. and there have been a couple of ill-advised plays by some of the New Hampton players, like skating it through the zone crease.
Yeah.
So just kind of chill, take a couple deep breaths, and just recenter yourselves.
That's true, right? You know, if you're sitting there as a coach and you're like, oh God, take the time out, reset everything, and clean it up.
If it's not for, and there was no change, so they could be tired and they could sense that. But also, if you give up 2 quick goals, oftentimes a timeout's a good thing to do. If you have a 1-goal lead and you're starting to scurry, timeout's a good thing to do. Or even a 2-goal lead, you're starting to scurry around your own end. Just call timeout and reset. It can be very helpful. Like with the rule changes to hockey, we use timeouts as coaches now so much because of kids are tired with no change. Timeouts used to be an incredible strategy, when to call it and when to change the momentum of the game. Now it's not so much because
it's just
they're kept for the fatigue. Yeah.
That's a great play by Gordula.
Oh, nice return. Shot. Oh, just couldn't quite squeak it in the near side. That's a great pass on the breakaway. Off his stick momentarily. Shot. Nope. I don't. Oh, it is. It's called a goal. The net is way off. However, it could have been a continuation situation where the puck was going to go in anyway, regardless of the fact that the net came off. Regardless,
the Stripes was on it. He was sitting there and right there, and he was right on it. And I saw him going to net before the net came off.
Oh, 100%. And the puck was behind Irving, I think, before the net came off. And either way, I could also argue that it's a replay or a redo of the first period no goal call. We have a chance to get it right. Maybe that's what he was thinking. Regardless, he's going over to explain it to Coach Pearl. And I think what you'll get is the continuation where it was headed towards the net. The net came off because of one of the Penguins, and it still crossed the goal line.
Right, going in.
That's my best explanation because those are tough. Just like the first period one was tough. It's what exactly is the right call. So the Penguins now have a 2-goal deficit.
Well, that timeout is looking real smart.
Right. Yes, it was. Tipped over Rizzo's stick. Piskowski comes over and sends it right back in. Kesselring picks it up, and he's harried on the blue line. But maintained possession, gets shot on. It's bobbled for just a fraction of a second. And Androlov and I've been pronouncing it right all game. What's my problem? Androlowicz or Androlowicz. I asked one of our students, one of our international students, how do you pronounce that? And they said it might be Androlowicz. So I've been going with Androlowicz.
Look at you learning something new just in the middle of the game.
But it might be the CH sound after. Again, there's a great block. Oh, almost a break. Nice play by Cummings to keep it in front of him. Finds Gardula on this near side. The clearing attempt does get cleared, but Gardula gathers it, sends it right back in. And now it's interesting. New Hampton's playing the stretch in the neutral zone to suck the defenseman out. which is so far kind of working. Gardula shot.
There it is.
Oh, it's still loose.
Oh my goodness.
And that's going to be an icing.
And there's a
Holy
fight
cow.
behind.
That should be one penalty, I'm gathering. Who is that? Gardula.
Gardula is not a fighter. That's not his. I'll be interested to see what they end up doing there.
I didn't see the very beginning of it, but the end, it was Gardula was in a headlock and a DDT.
Yep.
And they're talking. They're trying to figure it out. It would be surprising if nothing happens after that. Always, the kind of default always is take both.
Yep.
Because it's safe. No, they got nothing.
Seriously?
That's tough.
That's going to look ugly on film.
So the face-off, there's a bit of a scrum for it, and it's popped out. Only as
oh, geez.
Philbrick just loses a handle on it. Now it's a breakaway shot. Irving standing tall there. That's a save that the Penguins desperately needed. A good indirect pass to himself. Oh, that's a high stick. Not called. Right up under Penna's jaw. High lift through the neutral zone. Cross ice. Won't go for an icing. Philbrick will have to gather. Finds Faraz on the in the far corner, who tips it to Penna, who has some speed through the middle, over the neutral zone. Through the neutral zone. Oh, loose. That's the first real tough rebound that we've seen tonight from Andralowicz. And the Penguins maintain possession for a second, try and throw it on net. Clearing passes off a skate. D to D by New Hampton, and now they are out. And not quite in. Now they're going to be into the Penguins' end. Drop pass. Good congestion by the Penguins on the blue line. And now the puck is coming the other way. Good drop pass by Kesselring to Faraz. He tries to find the redirect from Rizzo on the far post. That doesn't come off. Puck is kept in. Kesselring has it. He circles towards the blue line. Finds Faraz, who tries to find Dedinas on the back post. It's bouncing all over the place as sticks are in lanes. Bouncing through the neutral zone. Gathered. Rizzo to Kesselring and in, cross corner flip. Rizzo with a pinch. Kesselring tries to help out. Now you're going to have a 2-on-1. Pass across. Oh, nice play. Pass across back to his backhand as Irving slides across on kind of a sellout. And then it's a backhand over the pad. And that's 4-1 for New Hampton.
Kind of knew it was going to go one way or the other, right? Cushing has to press. They're down 3-1. Right. They need to find a goal. So they've got to press, they've got to take some risks, and New Hampton has proven effective on those breaks. It's been a couple of their goal scorers have been on that.
So Cushing wins the draw, and it's into New Hampton's end. And Drolowitz will gather it. So curious where New Hampton falls in the standings. If this is, well, no, they're low enough. I don't think they'll be making a playoff push for this, what is probably the small school tournament. But like you said at the opening, historically, good team. They always have good athletes, good hockey players. They typically work pretty hard. Here's a shot. Oh, what a great save. As he was on his goal line, Andralowicz, and he pushed off, took away space, kept his glove high, and Resendez had space initially, but each millisecond that he took to get the puck off of his stick, he's getting challenged.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to believe that this goalie's had as many losses.
Right.
He's just on fire tonight.
Puck, and and again, you have coming down here to Cushing, a road game.
Yep.
They can, at this point in the season, you have teams that take on the spoiler mentality. And it's
right.
Like, that's
100%.
And if you can get behind that as a team that's a little bit lower, and you can build momentum for that, that can be an important thing. And they're calling a penalty here, which doesn't really. I'm not really sure. Maybe someone reached out over the ice, but I don't think they did. I thought it went off on the near side, like rattled down a couple players on the bench, but I'm not sure what that call is. Maybe interference? No, probably delay a game. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. What matters is the Penguins are going to go on the power play for 2 minutes and call a timeout to talk strategy over. But it must have been reaching out of the bench to get that puck that was flipped out of the zone.
All right, so I know, so you're down 4-1. You got the power play. You have not had success on the power play all night. Is it crazy town to pull the goalie and start?
I wouldn't. It's not crazy town, but I would not do it. That's something, and actually, I don't remember who they were playing early in the year when this happened.
But it was like the end of the second period or something.
Right.
It was like a 2-1 game or something.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
It's one of those things that you really need to practice.
Yeah, fair.
Before you do it, because you as much as you need the second goal here, Cushing on this power play, if you give up a fifth,
right,
you're done. So if you don't have it set up and you're not confident in what you're doing, then it's not really worth it. But if they have gone over it and 2-4, they are doing it. So they must have been planning, not planning to do this, but working with the extra skater. Because you just don't want to let them walk in for an empty net goal, which is what happened when it happened to Cushing earlier when the team pulled the goalie. It was 3 seconds and it was a goal.
It was over. Here's what I will say. If I'm Coach Pearl, right, and I'm down 4-1 with 5 minutes to go, and I have playoffs, I have playoffs next week.
Yeah.
This is a good practice.
Without question. Yeah.
So maybe, maybe you just sort of say, well, maybe not the best play, but.
Well, and it's 6 and 2 threes. This one is really coach's preference, and
I might, knowing the playoffs start next week, I might want to just look at this in a game, especially against a good goalie,
Yep. So second face-off one. Shot is blockered aside, kept in on this near side by Philbrick. Shot, Childs in front, and it's just looking big even with the redirections. He's able to get his body in front of it and smother it.
It's be a long 2 minutes if this is.
Yeah, right.
Shot, tip, save. Shot, tip, save.
We'll whistle every 5 seconds. Norcross again wins it. Does Cushing maintain possession? Yes, they do. Philbrick with a good pinch. He sends it all the way across to Faraz. Active bounce off the wall. But he sends it below the goal line. Gardula has lots of time and space to set things up. He finds Resendez, who comes up to the point. D to Faraz. Shot through. Resendez finds it. It's loose momentarily. Childs is in there, mining for a puck. Couldn't quite find it. And we'll do it all again.
34 seconds gone by.
Yeah, right. So far, so good. The only potential risky play here was when the puck almost came out, but it was a great pinch by Philbrick. So the key to these, obviously, with this many faceoffs especially, is when Norcross has got to win the draw. And there he wins it enough, so the clearance is a weak attempt. Faraz has it shot. Oh, off the post, off the tip from, I believe it was Childs, might have been Norcross. Rattled the post. Gardula has it below the goal line. He skates up this near wall, sends it to Philbrick, whose shot is on. No one taking away the eyes, so he was able to see it all the way. And Androlowitz, oh my God.
It's late. It's late.
It's late. I know.
It's after 7. You've been going hours.
I know. I feel like I've been up at the rink since 12:30, just right before practice started. So Kesselring is out. This is his second group on this 6-on-4. He wins the face-off to the near side. Dedinas back to Rizzo. Rizzo finds Bellick. Up to Rizzo. Shot. Save. Rebound. Loose. Still loose. New Hampton's got it. Enough of a hook there. Rizzo's got it. Shot. Oh, great save. Low.
Man.
Blocker side. Bellick to Wallace. Wallace back up to Bellick. It's under his stick, but Rizzo will keep it in. 40 seconds on the power play. Bellick on this near half wall. Up to Rizzo. Shot wide. I think it went off the New Hampton player's skate. Shot again. One-timer.
Oh, my goodness.
Tipped
gracious.
just wide.
It's a lot.
And the
shots.
clearance doesn't make it out. Oh, Paskowski with a little bit of a risky play.
Ooh, trouble.
Oh, we got a power play, a penalty. Oh, it looks like we might have 2 going. The arm was up. So we'll see if 2 go or 1 go. Definitely New Hampton has a penalty on this one. Looks like Dedinas will be joining in the box.
Yep.
Yes. So, gosh.
Oh, goodness. Now what are we going to do?
So you've got I don't know. We'll have to see if Irving goes back in the net. 21 seconds on the power play. So what is it going to be? 5-on-3? Yes, it'll be 5-on-3. And New Hampton's got 3 players in the box.
That's a lot.
So we'll see. Well, we won't see because the hand motions have already been made, and I missed them. Also, there was a conversation going on between the timekeeper and the referee. So if that is...
So it's sixes. They still got 6
6
out and 4.
Oh, so you got a matching.
Yeah.
The DNOS got a matching. I don't think that's... Well, that might be right. There's no way that New Hampton can have 4 players on the ice with 3 guys in the penalty box. I don't think. It doesn't seem like the math is quite right on that one. Coach Pearl getting another explanation. I think the timekeeper buzzed and called him over to see what he was supposed to do.
So we're keeping 6 and they're keeping 4.
That's
so
what it looks like,
I don't
yeah.
understand. 2 fighters?
Now another conversation. Maybe it was a misconduct. If it was a misconduct for mouthing off, then it's just 10 minutes and it doesn't go up, it doesn't affect the play. So it could have been that.
So 2 New Hampton guys and 1 Cushing guy are just in there for the rest of the game.
No. Dedinas and one of the New Hampton guys, it's like roughing.
Oh, you better get on your horse.
Oh, and it popped back in front of the net too, which is a little awkward. Philbrick nicely done. Reverses for Faraz.
So this first one's going to be over.
Yes, and then it'll be 6-on-5. Nice pass. Gardula with it. Off his stick, but comes right to Penna. Gardula's got it. So now there will be a little bit more pressure on the Penguins because the New Hampton's back to 5 skaters. Norcross keeps it. Tries to find Resendez over his stick. Finds Philbrick instead. Back post shot!
Oh.
Gardula just not able to get there between the legs. And that was Norcross trying to go between the legs, but the net is off as Andralowitz came sliding across and took it off the mooring. 52 shots. That's a lot of dang shots.
It's a lot of shots. It's a lot of shots.
It's a lot of saves.
And well, that's the thing I was going to say. There's been some shots, and I'm sure that when the guys look at the tape, they'll be a little bit frustrated.
Nope, that's going to be an icing.
He just forgot. It felt like power.
Yeah, right. we were just on the penalty kill. Yeah. I forgot exactly. But they've had a couple posts, and then he's just made a couple of ridiculous saves as well. So you're right. You're thinking half inch here and there, and it's a tie game or we're winning if you're the Penguins.
Yeah, Herculean effort in that.
So Penguins control the draw. Faraz has it. His shot is blocked. Kesslering tries to gather the rebound. He does. Very nicely done. He pokes it to Faraz. Faraz down to Gardula. Behind the back to Kesslering. Nice play to Philbrick. Back to Kesslering. Shot! Oh, my goodness.
Good.
What a save.
He anticipated and read that. That was
a quick release.
Beautiful.
Yeah, there was no stalling on that release. It was a quick release, and he just threw himself across the goal mouth to make that save.
To your point earlier, if that's a fake, then he just walks in behind him.
Correct.
Because if he fakes that pass,
then he goes
and he's
down,
gone,
and
you just walk into.
Oh, big hit. But the puck stays down in New Hampton's end of the ice, which is the more important thing for the Penguins.
Yep.
Puck is up, finds Gardula. Gardula to Kesslering, tries the one-time shot. Scores! Finally got the screen right.
So interesting. Right now you go 4-2, 2 minutes left, and you're just doing the same thing all over again.
Correct.
And if you're New Hampton, you're just like, just wind the clock, just wind the clock, just wind the clock.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, interesting. Irving's back.
Well, I think it's because of the center ice face-off.
Yeah.
They might pull him right away. So yeah, he's coming out to the hash marks, which is pretty standard. You just want to make sure you win the draw. Norcross is good, but if he loses it, then you're in trouble. So he did win it. Oh, and see, now he's going to go back.
Yep.
Because it was, and he plays it up to Paskowski. It's off Paskowski's stick. Tries to find a trailer. New Hampton, it comes out into the neutral zone. Then they'll send it all the way, or they won't send it all the way back in. Nice tip play. And that's going to be a penalty on the Penguins.
Really?
Yeah, I think a hook or maybe a slash.
Oh, frustrating.
That one, well, I don't know. I've missed a couple of the most recent calls, and most of them have also been matching, it seems like. So that one could be a little ticky-tacky, but he's going in a scoring opportunity, and so often that is one of the main markers for if it's going to be a penalty or not. So that really puts a damper on things.
That changes the game.
Right. The Penguins, either they go down or they give up a fifth goal and the penalty ends, or they're down for the rest of the game. And we'll need 2 shorthanded goals to tie it up. But they're making a play at a first shorthanded goal. Kesselring flips it around, tries to find Philbrick. Oh, nice play by Bellick. Oh. Shot! Philbrick's screen, and he kind of blocked it and still almost had a second chance at it. Now it's up. The Penguin. Oh, it's an empty net.
And
that's a goal. So New Hampton will score on the empty net.
Interesting, though, because then the penalty's over.
Yeah.
So the risk reward there.
Well, and I think the hope too is, look, we have possession in the offensive zone, even though we're down a man. If we can get Irving off and go 5-on-5 and keep it in.
Put it on the wrong side.
Yeah, they did. That's but anyway, a lot of weird strategies in this, and not weird, just like not normally seen strategies that have been happening in this game that we haven't seen much all season. So the puck is behind Irving's net. Battle for it there. Pennock comes out with it. Nice blind receive of that pass by Bennett. Rebound. Child shot. Rebound again. And then, heads up. Not on your goalie. And Drolowitz sprawled out again, but found the rebound and covered it up while there were some Penguins lurking around his crease trying to get a tip in as he was kind of sprawled.
Good.
So it's interesting. I don't know. In field hockey and soccer, it's different. We play far fewer games than they do in hockey. Because what do you play? Like 17?
Yes.
Something like that?
18.
I think we have 18 or 19. So it's just percentage-wise, a loss means a little bit more. But this is oftentimes, I will say, if you get knocked in the teeth before you go into playoffs, it's a good reminder of the fact that you need to button things up and be on every game, because playoffs are one and done.
Right. Yeah.
So this could be
Yep.
Right. This could be a decent, and not that you ever want to take a loss at home. I understand that, but it could be a good little wake-up call for the Penguins going into playoffs, because really they've. I don't remember all of them, but their losses and ties have almost all come against really good teams.
Yeah, I mean, I think this team has had a heck of a season, and I think like you say, no game happens in a vacuum, right? So as a coach, it's natural, and as a team, it's natural to say, okay, like, what am I going to learn from this, and what am I going to take from this?
Empty net again. Opted for the pass, which goes into the corner. 30 seconds left. New Hampton's got it. Empty net. Bellick gathers, finds Rizzo, who's leading the charge, tries to find Dedinas. It ends up coming to him. That's a penalty on New Hampton. Nope, it's not. Oh, that's naughty.
Oh, geez.
Now, you definitely don't want to get DQ'd and miss the next game. Oh, dang. You got two situations going on. The referee just observing, which doesn't seem all that helpful. And you could have, so this is where you can get a little bit frustrated, because you could take the loss, but you definitely don't want to have that snowball, because, so that looks like a DQ, or at least a game misconduct for, there's a New Hampton player and Kesselring leaving the ice. Rizzo is in the box with a New Hampton player.
So interesting. And with 14 seconds to go.
Well, and frustration. We talked about this in the girls' game in the first period when things weren't going the way the girls would have hoped. Getting frustrated, taking penalties, and now this obviously not going the way that the Penguins had hoped. And really, statistically speaking,
too.
so hopefully they have avoided DQs, because if they have DQs that means that they will miss the next game, which, to your point earlier, if there's a snowstorm and the boys don't get to play Governors, then these two miss the first playoff game, which would be less than ideal.
At this point, Coach Troy is going to be firing up his own personal snowblower.
Yeah, right. He'll go to Govs and snowball all the way down to Ashburnham. And in fairness, again, they might just be saying you have 2-minute penalty. They're matching. You can't come back on the ice. So we would prefer that you leave the ice so that you're not here for the handshake at the end of the game. So that might be what's going on as well.
Here's my question, though. If you get put off the ice,
yep.
Sometimes that's just you can't play anymore this game, and sometimes that's you can't play anymore times next game.
Correct.
Okay, so
most of the time it's can't play this game and next game. So it's a 5 in a game, and it's a DQ, which is disqualifier for next game. And it doesn't always have to be a disqualifier, but there were legit punches thrown, so I would guess that it's going to be a DQ.
It's gonna be interesting too, right? Like in the opening we said New Hampton's got nothing to lose.
Correct.
Right? They have a losing record. They're a good team, good athletes.
Yeah.
So they're gonna come out here and they're just gonna blow it out, and they did. And then Cushing caught up a little bit in the end here, put themselves in a hairy spot for Saturday, or worst case, next Wednesday.
Yeah.
And based on how long this conversation is going, I'm not feeling good about it.
It's never great. It's never great when you have conversations at this, at the end of when the
14
referees
seconds
have
left.
conversations.
Yeah,
and you're waiting to hear the verdict. It's usually not good. And really, I get to chat with Coach Pearl quite a bit because we overlap in the locker room, the coaches' locker room and stuff between when they practice, then we go out and practice, etc. And this is not like his cup of tea is not being hard-nosed beyond legal.
Yep.
He likes a tight ship.
Yep.
Respecting your teammates, and that like hits from behind and things like that.
Yeah.
We've talked a little bit about that, and so I doubt that he's going to be all that thrilled with the comings and goings. Yeah. So there you go, 5 in a game. That's got to be a DQ. Again, I can't read lips. I'm not sure. I haven't heard it from over the PA here, but a 5-minute power play is almost guaranteed a DQ with it, especially with 14 seconds left, because the game misconduct doesn't mean much. That's the referee's discretion, is if it's like a minute into the game and that player misses the whole game. If it's not that bad,
sure,
they will not necessarily give a DQ.
But with 14 seconds to go.
So after all of that chaos, a little bit surprising there's only one penalty up on the board, but that's what we got. 14 seconds left. The Penguins control the draw. Cummings is trying to get it into the neutral zone, eventually does. Agnew's in. New Hampton has it. They'll just lift it into the Penguin end, and that'll do it. And there you that's
fair.
That's the reaction from the Huskies, who this is probably a season-defining win for them, coming in the second-to-last game, I would assume, for them this year. So that all of that excitement comes out. And again, hopefully the Penguins can take some lessons and apply that to not only the Governors game, which is coming up on Saturday at, I believe, 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. Rescheduled for 2 o'clock.
We'll be back for that. Are you going to be back for that? I'll be back for that.
I'll be back for that.
So we'll be back for that game. But then hopefully they'll apply it to playoffs next week.
All right, folks, have a good night.